All right, precious people, it's Monday, a brand new start to a brand new week. It's March the 12th, 2012, and I hope you have your coffee. Have you had your coffee today? Go get your coffee right now. Let's have some coffee, because you're going to need to sit down for this next story. What's wrong with people today? What's wrong with the world today? You're not going to believe the story I'm about to bring you. I'm going to put the link to the article below in the description box. A 9-year-old boy, 9 years old, decides he doesn't want to go to school. Police officer comes, and the kid just doesn't want to go. So what does the police officer do? He uses his taser on a 9-year-old child. It's coming from Ohio. The link will be below. Oh my. Town's police department shut down. It should be shut down after its only officer is accused of tasering a boy 9 who refused to go to school. Oh, this is in Ohio, a small town in Ohio. A town's police department has been closed and claims of a cover-up after an officer allegedly used a taser to subdue a 9-year-old boy. I wonder how big the police officer was, like 250 pounds. And we're talking about a little 9-year-old boy. You got to use your taser gun on a child. Nearly 2,000 residents of Mount Sterling in Ohio have been left without local law enforcement after their police chief was suspended while officials investigate the incident. The town's part-time officer was called to an apartment where a child was refusing to go to school, according to reports. But during the call-out, the visit became hostile, and a taser was used to subdue the unarmed boy. Of course he's unarmed. He's 9 years old. Madison County Prosecutor Steve Peroni said. The police chief, Mike McCoy, is accused of hiding the incident from village leaders. I think you were so ashamed. You need to hide. You had to hide the incident. My blood pressure's up. City officials suspended him for 3 days, leaving the town without a functioning police department. I don't think it was very functional to begin with if you're going to subdue a 9-year-old child. I want your comments below. I want your comments, because I have the answer to this. I'm going to give you the answer to solve this type of problem in about 1 minute. The office's computers and weapons were also seized, and state investigators are probing the incident. Sheriff Jim Sabin said his office would temporarily handle patrolling the town, which has a population of just under 2,000. Small, according to the 2010 census. The town council will consider the police department's future during a meeting tonight. The closure is not the first for the Mount Sterling police force. The village laid off all its officers except for the chief in September due to budget cuts. And, I see that happening in Pontiac, Michigan. I'm not too far from Pontiac, Michigan. Now they have the Oakland County Sheriff's patrolling. They laid off the entire police force. But it doesn't give you an excuse to go and taser a 9-year-old child. It is yet unclear when the department will be reformed. And we'll put the link to this story below. A 9-year-old boy becomes hostile. What do? Kick and scream? So you got to use a taser gun? You know how dangerous that is? On an adult, it can stop their heart. What will it do to a 9-year-old boy? We're lucky the boy's alive. Yeah, and I know the law. If your child don't go to school, they're going to come and arrest you, the parent. Big Brother's going to put mom or dad, or mom and dad, in jail and take the child away. Protective Services will come in and take your child away, and you'll go to jail. Here's my answer. It's called home school. What are your children learning in the public school systems anyway? They're there for just to put the time in. They're not getting the education they need. God has been removed from the school system. Prayer has been removed. And in its place, drugs. No, I'm not talking about drugs in the schoolyard. ADD, ADHD. You're going to medicate. They're going to medicate and not educate. I am a strong advocate for homeschooling your children. Open your homeschooling session with prayer. Look into homeschooling. Leave me your comments on, you know how deadly that is? A 9-year-old boy? Why would you have to taser a 9-year-old boy? Link below. I'm going to go run around the block and cool down. Our children are so precious to us. You know how precious they are to Yahweh. Oh my. Leave me comments. God bless you. And I'll be back. More interesting news to bring you. What is your thoughts on tasering a 9-year-old boy that didn't want to go to school? Solution? Homeschool.